Hello everyone. Let's see what we have to update on Bitcoin, and afterwards we will move to Ethereum. So Thursday going to Friday, I had these drawings over here that now actually we can remove, and I said that I want the SFP of these lows in this general area over here. We didn't come as low as I would have wanted. 95,144 that actually happened today. But nonetheless, there was an SFP of the equal lows. And then I said that I wanted for this equal highs to be taken. And it would have been, I said at the time that it would be nice to get to 100,000, 100,200. And it was over here, 100K, 100.2. And actually, how I was envisioning here happening. So you have like a range, you have the deviation, and we do a PO3. We got the 100K on Friday, and afterwards we kept on dumping. Over the weekend, nothing happened, and last night I said, looking at these lows over here, because it was like at least expected. You had one, two, three, four. It was expected to be taken, and that's what happened. We took them, and we moved today at 98 300. Actually, in the morning, I said that it is an area where I would look to short, and I gave this general setup zone pointing here. It was at the moment, it was before New York, and I said that it is at our entry, but just because it is before New York, I'm not very much confident. And depending where we reject, we should not like cover all the way up, because I would not cover this high. I would just cover this 98.8 area, which I said that it would be a bullish thing to reclaim. And for now, we are playing with the range POC. Nothing spectacular, nothing bearish, nothing bullish. So over here we have the range POC, and as long as we are above, we can consider it bullish. Under, bearish. It's a little bit actually improper to say bearish, but you would just expect lower for value area low. The second setup that I gave actually wasn't a setup. It was more of an, again, an area where I would be looking for longs. It would be 94.23 till 93.3. And then I said that if I was to pick, it would be the perfect long would be 93.5, 92.8. And I mentioned it over here. Yeah, 93.5, 92.2. Let's see if we get there. And the thought process behind this, for me, it would be that by the time we lose this low over here, everybody would expect for this low to be taken. And it would be a very, very nice trade, because you would leave everybody waiting and bounce from here. To the upside, honestly, let me find another chart. Even if we take out this high, if we make an SFP of this high or this high over here into the anchor view up, which at the moment sits 106, I would still try to short because, in my opinion, we have the first hop to reclaim, which it is this general SR zone, which you can see how it acted very good SR level in this range. So I would switch bullish and look for new all-time high once this is reclaimed. But still, you can end up doing like this over here, like this, and reject. And I would be like 100%, 100%. There isn't anything, something like this 100%, but let's say I would be more confident that we're gonna put in the near future a new all-time high, or it is expected to go higher after we reclaim 100k. And basically for me, it would be this anchored view up. So get here, maybe SFP over here or SFP this high over here. You hit the anchor view up, maybe go somewhere around 101,100, and from there down. But even if you like reject from here, if you see price working in this area, holding 100k, holding 98.9, I would be quick to take profits. The downside we covered in the previous stream, and now actually I would like to move to Ethereum because it is more interesting than Bitcoin, at least in a risk to reward. Just to cover over here, to finish covering Bitcoin over here, I also said in the morning that I would expect for this liquidity to be taken. And I said I don't know if it's gonna happen now or later, but this will be taken now or later. Okay. If we don't come today or tomorrow at these levels over here, actually a very nice long scalp would be, since we've put these lows over here, it would be to come. Let me just put a fixed volume profile. No, 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 no. Yeah, I was expecting the POC to be somewhere around here, but let me just move it a little bit. We are interested more in here. Now, still the POC sits over here where it is also the range POC, but in as a general zone, it would be over here. Of rolling back works. So you take this liquidity over here, and actually, let me just check. Yeah, here. Where are you? Yeah, just deviate a little bit under the daily and the weekly open, and this would be the trade. Of course, you want it to be reclaimed. And then we see what happens. So anywhere's in between this low over here, maybe fix a little bit of this fair value gap. 96.5, 96.3 till 96. This would be like a good internal scalp, and afterwards drive it TP1. Maybe we enter over here 1% is great. Okay, let's move to Ethereum. I said that I would cover more in depth Ethereum because at this point makes more sense. And as long as Bitcoin does nothing and just ranges like it did past week in an average like 3% move, it will give the possibility and the opportunity for Ethereum to move. In the past, so we can see here like a weekly SFP, although I don't trust it because all this way move up you had it several times, and I don't trust ETH BTC because you just closed with a lower low yet again on the weekly. In the past when we were like over here, I said that I wanted the 041 to be reclaimed in order to establish strength and bullishness into Ethereum. At this point now, over here you see I've marked this as the all-time POC, meaning that on Ethereum Bitcoin pair, here you had the most traded volume. So unless you reclaim this over here, I don't see how Ethereum can make wonders. To trade under and to lose an all-time POC, for me it is as bearish as it comes. Even if you don't like, because in my opinion lines are not support and resistance and all of this shit, but you take more as an area. Here we had a 2-week demand. We are currently under. So it is as bearish as it comes. If Bitcoin doesn't, at least if it doesn't drop, just to see where it is plus minus to range, it will give the opportunity for ETH BTC to recover and reclaim this general area. But till we are not above the all-time POC, I don't see Ethereum doing wonders. And going to Ethereum, honestly, I don't know how to read this. Because we just sliced through 3 months of price action. 3 months. I don't know if to consider this week as a bullish buyback or to say that the fact that we sliced through 94 days, this is 3 months. 3 months of price action. I would have bet anything that at least we have a stop on this point of control where we are plus minus right now. And if we are looking on the daily, it is a good SR. But basically we are trading back in this range. Not basically, we are trading in this range again. So I don't see how this can be bullish, at least not in the short term. And on top of that, you basically created a triple low over here. 1, 2, 3. I'm just wondering, in case of Bitcoin going lower, 85, 80, 70, where will Bitcoin be? Where will Ethereum be? Because unless Ethereum Bitcoin picks up and afterwards on a drop on Bitcoin, Ethereum holds, like holds better, this can easily come to 1.6 easily. And if you're looking at all of this as a range, all of this price action, most important level that you have, it is the point of control sitting at 1637. Before that, I have some other levels to be tested, that might hold as a support. When we were over here, I said that 1850 will be hit, and this is on another chart as a level. I tried to prepare a more clean chart for this stream, just for you to understand what I am talking about. But basically, it comes down to ETH BTC, because if Bitcoin drops and Ethereum BTC it is weak, Ethereum will just nuke. And I'm actually very much interested now in Ethereum because everybody gave up on Ethereum. And it can catch everybody by surprise. So talking on a macro scale level, if we SFP this triple lows, 2000, it is a 3-month support and resistance for me, and it is easy to understand why. On a monthly chart, you can see it better. It's obvious. Here you have the monthly closes. But if this doesn't hold, because basically your low over here, it is 2000. Yeah, it would be okay, but I would not like it to be like you come in it just does a $5-10 SFP. I would like a pretty nice week, maybe not like this, but something decent, maybe drop into 1936, and I want to see a strong buyback, because this is not bullish in any way, shape, or form. When you are, the only bullish thing here it is that you are above the point of control, but you're trading back in the range. Actually, after we bounced from here, I said that I am taking profit at 2722. This level over here, which is the range high of the previous range that we broke out of. And it acted as a nice SR level so far, but you rejected the previous low that you had. And this one was put. This one was put. Where was it? It was on the Monday, 13th of January, when we had again this drop from here, and actually as a resistance to the upside, unless we reclaim this low and afterwards 300, 3k, 3000, I don't see anything bullish here. So basically I want to see the price above this box, and this red box, which it is marked on my chart as a monthly SR area. If you zoom out, second, second. If you zoom out, in theory for me, everything till 3150, let's say, it is a short zone. Above the red box, we are more leaning towards the upside. Reclaim 3150, and this should be an easy run. Till then, scalps are the priority, and a scalp turns into a day trade, and the day trade turns into a swing trade. Until then, nothing much. It is Ethereum, Bitcoin, it is key over here. We should monitor this and see if there is any change. But till then, locally, I'm expecting again maybe the 3722 to be rejected again. Also because on a higher time frame, let me see if it is correct. Yeah, we have supply here. 3 hours lands perfectly on the level. So you come SFP this high into 3722, and I would expect lower. When was this? Again, Thursday towards Friday, I gave these levels on Ethereum as levels of interest for me to trade, and this was a good one that paid nicely in took the long. If you would have taken the long on Friday. And the second one, we front ran a bit because I was not actually considering an SFP of this low, but that's what happened, and that's why we bounced. And actually, I'm not very much interested in super low time frames over here because everything can change in an instant. So this is my general plan with Ethereum. Levels to be reclaimed. 3722, range high of previous range. Then we are talking 3K, very much important. And afterwards, 3150. This one, it is a high volume node, and just to be precise, 3165. But nonetheless, if I see like maybe you come above the red box, it is an impulsive move. If I see rejection anywhere from here or 3200, I will short it down at least for a backtest over here, or maybe yet again into 2700, and afterwards we decide. But if it holds the 3K, then it becomes a little bit more interesting and bullish. But till then, this is nothing here. This is nothing. For scalps, I would be looking for 2490 and 2.4K. Under, unless we get new information, new price action, I would not be in a hurry for anything. Nothing at all. And I'm very, very much interested. I would love if I could forward the time. I'm very much interested what will happen when we get in these areas over here, if we get. Because I also, it just came to my mind after I was talking to a buddy about like everybody was screaming about the banks, the Wall Street to get involved, and all of this nonsense, and the ETF. Not only that, like we still have enough volatility to make money, but you kill what you were used to in Bitcoin, because big money are in not to hodl for dear life to make 1000x. They are in to make money, and when they are in profit, they are gonna take their profits, and they are playing long and they are playing short. Except Sailor, nobody is in for the tech and for hodl for dear life forever. And I'm just thinking that maybe everything has changed, and we're just gonna see like retraces and not bear markets. We're gonna have recessions, like you would just look at the stock market, the ES Nasdaq. They recovered all the dumps. So basically, you're just gonna have recessions on. We only go up, 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 and up, and maybe we're not gonna have the traditional bear market like everybody was used to, since there is the need for more money to move the market, since the market cap increased by a lot. On the other hand, all the other, I also said in the past that there is a high chance probability, and I'm almost 100% convinced that 90% of the altcoins will never ever again see a new all-time high. And so far, it is it is what is happening just because of these new shitcoins that pop up every day, and there isn't just enough money to move all of them and all of the markets. And maybe that's why also Ethereum is not moving. But on the other hand, they were very stoked when the ETF on Ethereum was approved, and there was like a trillion inflow, and it just didn't move. And I remember exactly because I was short at that moment. In the next week or a couple of days after there was the news with the inflow and with the ETF being approved, it dumped big time. So it is a game of waiting and playing local levels. Let's see what we're gonna get. Play safe. Talk to you later. Bye bye.